Last week I have sent a signal to sell the gold from 2902 targeting to 854. As you can see, the signal hasn't been triggered, but the take profit level has already been hit. So now, what's next with the gold? Before we start, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel, and kindly leave a comment and share the video. So first of all guys, I would like to delete the old signal and let's now start from scratch. Now, before we start, I would like to highlight for the new followers and joiners to the channel that here in Xtreme Trader, our style is always to look at the bigger time frames such as weekly and daily charts to confirm the direction of the market, if it's going to be bearish or bullish. After that, we will switch to the smaller time frame such as 4-hour time frame or even 1-hour time frame to find our exact entry. So first things first, let's now go to the weekly chart. So now the weekly chart here shows me actually two things. Number one, actually even three things. Number one is the strong bearish engulfing candle, which actually has wiped out the entire work that the gold has been in processing for the last 2 weeks. Number two, that the gold right now actually has a potential to continue the fall till it reaches the broken level of a resistance right here exactly at 2790. That level of a resistance most likely right now is going to be retested before the gold decides to continue the fall or to make a bullish reversal. The third thing which shows me is the current price action, which is interesting. Now here we have, of course, on this the last weekly candle, we have a shorter wick than the tail, and that's usually, my friends, is a trusted price action for a continuation in the bearish fall. Now of course, remarkably, we are seeing it at the top of the resistance right here, where the gold has ever or the highest that the gold has ever reached to. And by the way guys, not only that, there is another thing we forgot about, which is of course the monthly chart, of course, because February has been is over already and today is March 1st, so therefore a new monthly candle most likely will be born. Now as you can see, most likely we're having here entire February was a weaker candle, as we can see, and it will not only continue the fall, but at least retest the broken level of a resistance right here at 2790, at least, before makes again either a bearish fall or a reversal, bullish reversal. So again, monthly and weekly chart shows me that the gold actually is getting weaker, and most likely we have to look for a sell. Not only that guys, let's now move to the daily chart. So here on daily chart guys, we have number of candles, which indicates of course a strong bearish fall. First of all, we start with these 3 candles, actually 4 candles right here. All of these candles, since we're actually seeing them on the peak of the resistance, we can see a strong bearish fall right here. There was a lot of resistance right here. There was a battle between the bulls and the bears, and eventually the last price action right here, which I really trust a lot, this one right here, when we can see we can barely see the wick right here and a longer tail. That's actually a really trusted price action for the bearish fall, and that is exactly what happened. So as you can see, we have here a continuation in the fall. Now remarkably also, based on daily charts, is that the gold actually kept making a bearish breakouts from every single support in the pattern. First of all, this support right here, and the gold has actually made here a bearish breakout from this level of a support. The second support was actually right here exactly, as we can see, and the gold, actually to be precise, because we are talking about daily charts, this was the support right here, as we can see, and the gold also made here a bearish breakout from that level of a support, and even the support right here, as we can see right here, and the gold also made another bearish breakout from that level of a support. So every single support in this pattern has not been respected. This one barely, barely has been respected, for one reason: this was Fibonacci 61.8, and as we can see, the market has barely been able to reverse at this level of a support at the closure of the market on Friday night. So as we can see guys, there is a strong bearish movement happening right now, so I really don't think it's gonna be the good time to buy the gold. Most likely we are looking for shorting it, just at least till it reach the resistance right here, exactly at 2790. So actually I might mark it here as my take profit level. So now the question remains, where exactly we can continue selling the gold? To find the answer, now we will have to switch to the smaller time frame, which is 4-hour time frame. Alright, so now here finally we are in the 4-hour time frame. So as I said earlier guys, we identified the direction based on weekly and daily chart. Now it's time to identify our entry. So first of all, I would like to separate the current structure that we are seeing right here into zones. So first of all, we have here the first neutral channel, as you can see right now. And remarkably here, we had, of course, a previous level of a resistance. Now, the gold most likely is going toward the same level of a resistance right here. And with this strong bearish movement, I doubt if the gold will actually be able to go above this level of a structure and goes back in it. So most likely, guys, we have to be very careful this week selling the gold. We are looking again to sell the gold right on the retest of the level of a support at 2880. And most likely, and hopefully, of course, the same level here of a resistance is going to be respected. So to find the exact entry, we will have to draw now the Fibonacci retracement, of course, from the same support where the market has already reversed from. Exactly, check this out right here. So as you can see, it shows me that the level of a resistance, which we are talking about right here exactly, lies exactly at Fibonacci 61.8. Now, let me just tell you something, guys. We had here a very strong bullish trend or an upper trend. Now, as you guys have learned from Xtreme Trader, once we have a bearish breakout from 61.8, it indicates that the trend is no longer bullish. It's right now gonna be bearish. So we will just have to wait for the market to retest again Fibonacci 61.8, which was, of course, a previous level of a resistance and the broken level of a support. And we will look for shorting the pair exactly right here. Not only that, but even right here, if I'm not mistaken, actually I just saw it right now. We have here, of course, a resistance trend line. Exactly. Yes, fantastic. We have here a resistance trend line number 1, number 2, which was also here a support trend line number 1, number 2. And right after the bearish breakout happened, the market most likely will respect the same level of a resistance trend line and afterward continue the fall. Now, in this case, I would like to set our take profit level to be at Fibonacci 119, which was exactly at 2870. But again, I'm expecting for the gold to continue the fall even much more than that to reach the resistance at 2790. But that's going to be, guys, around 900 or 800 pips, which is really not realistic here on my channel. We cannot set this take profit level. However, we will actually be aiming around 650 pips of profit, which is actually achievable. However, in this case, our safe zone shouldn't actually be ranging higher than Fibonacci 38.2, which is going to be the maximum that the pair might actually go against our direction before hopefully start in profit. To be in profit, but that's going to be actually a lot. That's going to be around 260 pips of a safe zone. But remember, the take profit level is also 658 pips. Let me now please write the signal for you. And there goes our signal, my friends, on the gold for the upcoming week. And again, my friends, please be careful. We have to be very careful right now selling the gold. Oh my god, did I say here a take profit level? Sorry, a sell. It should be take profit level. My bad, sorry. So again, guys, no one knows what's gonna happen with the gold next week. It's really confusing and somehow tricky. So please, guys, be careful and wise about how you are trading the gold. And in the end, of course, don't forget to join our free channel of Telegram to receive any updates about the signal. I might tell you to adjust the entry or the edge of the safe zone or even the take profit level. I will send here updates, as we can see right now. Here, I'm actually sending updates about any signal that I'm sending here about the gold on YouTube. This is my Telegram channel here, Xtreme Trader Signals, and you can also find the link in the description below of this video. Guys, please join this channel right now and be part of it to receive all these kinds of updates from Xtreme Trader directly. For example, here, I sent a notification saying after reviewing the signal, the take profit level has been changed from 2977 to 2956. A notification that you couldn't receive without joining the Telegram channel. So until then, my friends, I would like to actually, what I was going to say in the end, I hope that was informative to you, and I would like to thank you for watching.